Greyhound Racing New Zealand says the government's racing ban, this is a proposal at this stage, is unjustified, hypocritical and lacks evidence. The ban is slated to take effect by the end of July. Select Committee will be hearing submissions on this today. Jean Fahey is Canterbury Greyhound Racing President and long-time trainer, joining us this morning from Wellington. Jean, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
What will you be telling the Select Committee today?
That the ban is unfair and we're good people, that we've been treated like we're criminals with what's happening, and that we need some compensation if this is going to go ahead. That's what we're saying. And I think you'll find that 85% of the speakers today, well, not today, but over the 2 days, are within the Greyhound community.
Jean, who are the people behind you?
I have got some owners. I've got from Wanganui, and I've got Katie Wiley, who is one of my workers. She's also speaking. I've got my granddaughter, Kelly, and we've also got Leah, the retired greyhound, here with her mum.
Hello, everybody. Nice to have you on the show this morning. Can I just ask, you mentioned you've got a retired greyhound there. In 24-25, 17 greyhounds died, 800 dogs were injured. Dogs like the one that you're showing us. What do you say to the public who find that abhorrent?
The injuries, the 700 injuries, that would include a broken toenail. So the majority of those injuries are minor and would be any sports person. We all get niggles if we play sport. Yes, there was some deaths in the season, and we don't like that at all. But a dog can also have serious injuries at home or on the beach or anything, and also may need to be euthanized. So, but they do what they do. They love to race.
Jean, have you spoken, or has Winston spoken to you guys about the ban?
We have not heard a peep from Winston, and a lot of our participants have tried to speak to their MPs, and the MPs have just ignored us. We have spoken to a few MPs, but it's majority don't want to speak to us. And Winston has not spoken to Greyhound Racing New Zealand or any of the participants since he became racing minister, which is really upsetting for us.
Is this your job, your full-time job?
Yes, and Katie's our full-time worker. We've got three full-time workers actually, and a couple of part-time workers
From July, what happens? You're all out of work.
Well, there will still be the dogs to be looked after. So, we do need some money to pay for that, because like Dave and I, we would have probably 40 to 50 dogs left. We're going to possibly employ staff still at that point, and we'll have no income. So the government's going to have to consider how we're going to look after those dogs and the welfare of the dogs. If they're not paying us, why would they pay somebody else when we know the dogs? Always looked after them.
Jean, how much compensation do you need, and for how long?
Well, it'll be for the dogs, to look after the dogs, we would probably need a daily rate, a commercial daily rate, which would be like any other kennels, boarding kennels, but also we need to look at what it has cost, what the industry is losing in assets, etc. We personally have $40,000 worth of semen, which has no value now. We've spent that money, and we'll get no return. Well, unlikely to get a return on that. And then all our equipment that we have has got nil or minimal value now. And what we've spent on probably equipment for our dogs, including lasers, mats, hydro equipment, etc., like that. So, it would be over 100,000.
Can you not sell the $40,000 worth of semen offshore, Jean?
We've been trying to work with Australia to do that, and there's a difficulty, even though the semen's all from Australia, it's a difficulty getting it back into Australia. So it's been worked on, but then also you've got to realise that semen going back into Australia, we want to sell it, we'll be competing with the actual stud masters, and will they be happy with us sending it back there at a discounted rate? I don't know. So there is issues sending that back to Australia.
Yeah, I can understand. They wouldn't want the market being flooded with,
No.
semen that's come up from over here. Jean, appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck with the Select Committee today.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Jean Fahey, Canterbury Greyhound Racing.